Hey kids, it's Mrs. Compton. We're going to look at Chapter 2, Lesson 4, page 77 today. So we'll do a little thinking together first, and then you can do a little thinking in your book. All right, so we've been working on graphing. Now let's check out what we've got here. So everybody take a minute to see what you notice, and maybe even what you wonder. All right, everybody hit pause. All right, we are back. I hope you did hit pause, and I hope you looked for all the things you could notice and wonder about this graph here. So maybe you noticed that this is a graph that shows how many books were read in October by the 4 students, Max, Amy, Seth, and Kate. And maybe you noticed the number of books is shown at the bottom here. So 0 would be right here. And if somebody read 2 books, they'd be filled into right there. But nobody read 0 or 2 books. So maybe you realized that the least amount of books that were read was by Max. And Max only read 6 books, right? So that's pretty simple. But then we can start getting kind of creative in our thinking too. So maybe you noticed, like, the 2 girls, Kate and Amy, maybe you noticed that 12, which is how much Kate read, and let's see, this one, Amy, is between 8 and 10. So what would be between 8 and 10? You can even think about a number line. It would be the number 9. So Amy read 9 books and Kate read 12 books. Maybe you could ask, like, how many books did the girls read combined? And you would do 12 plus 9, and that would make 21. So you can figure out stuff like that. Or you could even say, like, how many books were read in all? Did anybody think about that? We could figure that out. So there's so many things that we can think about and get information about, even though we're answering just a few of those questions while we're doing our work in the workbook. So let's take a look at some of the questions from our workbook. It says, Seth read blank books in October. All right, so everybody pop up to where it says student. We know we're going to find the student, Seth. Seth is in green here. And how many books did he read in October? So he read 2, 4, 6, 8. He read 8 books. Hey, did you guys just notice I counted by 2s as I moved? We call this our scale. Our scale is increasing by 2 each time for this particular graph because it's counting by 2s. So Seth read, let me write that down, 2 books in October. All right. Let's check out the next question. How many books did Max read? Hey, I think we already answered that. Max read how many books? Max read 6 books. So it shows us right here, 2, 4, 6. And I can find that because I looked at Max and then I went all the way to his colored line where it ends, and then I dropped down and I saw he had 6. Okay, let's check the next one. Ooh, this one we're getting creative. Who read 4 fewer books than Kate? All right, so Kate read the most books. She read 12. Who read 4 fewer books? All right, so you should be thinking, so maybe you're doing 12 minus 4, or maybe you just hop back 1 row to 10, or 1 segment, I guess, and then another one because 2 plus 2 makes 4. So 12 minus 4 is 8. So who read 8 books? And the answer to that is Seth. All right, so let's put Seth here. See if I can move that. There we go. Seth. All right, let's see what our next question holds. What if Amy read 5 more books? How many books will she have read? Okay, so she's the tricky one because right now she's sitting right between 8 and 10. And we know right between 8 and 10 is the number 9. So right now, Amy's read 9 books. So what's 9 plus 5 more books? The answer to that would be 14. So Amy has read 9 books so far, but if she adds 5 more in there, she will have read 14 books. Now, the next part is asking us to shade the graph to show our thinking. All right, so how could we add 5 more books on there? So maybe we'll just I'm going to get a different color out. And maybe I'll just go, well, that would be 1 book right there. So then this would make plus 2 more books. And then this would be plus 2 more books. So altogether, I've added on 1 plus 2 plus 2. And that makes 5. 2, 4, 5. Now, I actually don't really want my numbers right there, so I'm going to actually color it in. I was just showing my thinking. So you can do that too. You can use a different color than blue if you'd like, so you can really see where Amy read her books. Getting a little crazy with my crayons here with my drawing. It's kind of hard on the mouse pad. All right, so that's good. All right, kids, so make sure you do Chapter 2, Lesson 4, page 77, and check in with your teacher. I'll see you next time. Bye.